Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have been playing Call of the Wild for 3 years now. I can't even believe it. It's the longest that I've played any single game, and it's been on my channel pretty much since the beginning. Now, I'm not including Farming Simulator in that because Farming Simulator is a franchise. I started playing FS17, and then I moved on to FS19, and I'll definitely be moving on to FS22 when it comes out. So, Call of the Wild is in fact the single game that I have been playing the longest. And in today's video, we're just going to talk about what it is about this game that just keeps me coming back. So the first thing I think we're going to talk about are the graphics and the immersion of this game. This game is gorgeous. Each one of these maps looks stunning. I mean, yeah, I can't say enough about how much I like the graphics in this game. And look, I'm not going to pretend that I'm not a graphics guy, because I am. Okay? That doesn't mean I don't like good gameplay. Like, good gameplay is also a must. And really, we're just at this amazing point in time in gaming where why can't we have it all? Like, we should have it all. If you're spending upwards of $70, $80 for a single game, and that's before DLC or season passes or anything like that, then yeah, I totally feel that we should get graphics and gameplay. It should be a total package. And this game is, bar none, the most immersive game I feel like I have ever played. When I am hunting on these reserves, just the sounds and the graphics and the looks of it, it puts me right there. And I truly feel for a game like this, that is probably like 90% of the importance of making a good game. Like, I need to feel like I'm here. And that's the other thing, guys. Like, there's a lot of enjoyment to be had in this game. Obviously, we all know that the gaming community can be very toxic. And it's not just Call of the Wild, it's any gaming community. That you're going to get people that are just not happy. They have more bugs and glitches than anybody else. They have worse experiences. They don't like the content. They're not happy. It's just how it is. But in all fairness, there's a lot of enjoyment to be had in this game if you just allow yourself to enjoy the game for what it is. And me personally, I just like to get lost in the game. You know, in my real life, I'm never going to go to Africa and hunt lions. I'm never going to go to the Yukon and hunt caribou. You know, I'm never going to go to these exotic locations and see these sights and hunt these animals. It's just not going to happen. But this game, it brings me there, and it lets me do this for very, very low cost. So now let's move on to the variety of species and locations. Okay, there are 57 different species of animals that you can hunt in this game, and it's growing. There are, as of right now, 7 maps in this game, and we're about to get an 8th map, presumably in the next month and a half. Okay, probably month for PC, probably 3 to 6 months for us console guys. And literally, you can hunt everywhere from an African savanna to Arctic tundra to an upcoming desert. So there is no lack of places to hunt in this game that you're going to get bored quickly. It's just not going to happen. So another one of the things that really keeps me coming back to this game is there's always a different experience. I mean, every time you get on these maps, and these maps are fairly big, guys. They're not small maps. Every time you get on the map, you can have a different experience. You can hunt however you want to hunt. For example, maybe you want to come to Africa and you just want to hunt lions. So you can get whatever gun you want that's good for lions, and just go out and hunt lions and not hunt anything else. Or you can go on the map and you can hunt multiple animals. You know, and that brings me to the 4th reason why I love this game is that there's just so many different ways to play. I mean, you could come out today and you could just take out a longbow. Tomorrow you could just hunt with lever action. You know, then you could go to a different map and you can hunt with just a muzzle loader if you want, or just handguns, or just shotguns. There's so many different ways you can hunt. I mean, you can hunt out of tree stands and tripods. You can hunt, you know, ducks and geese out of blinds. You can hunt turkey. You know, literally, it's just whatever you feel like doing is what you could do. And you guys remember, guys, you don't have to play the game like you see your favorite YouTuber play the game. You don't have to play it that way. You can play it any way you want. If you want to play this game realistically, you can do that. You don't have to run and gun like you see the YouTube guys do. I mean, for the most part, when we do live streams, you know, we want to try to get in as much action as we can for you guys to see. But I mean, you don't have to play this game that way. There's so many different ways you can play this game. You know, I'm just saying, have fun with it however you want to have fun with it. And let's talk about the fact that the game is always expanding, okay? Like, this game isn't going to be slowing down anytime soon. EW, they have also put out the Hunter Classic, and that's a PC-only game, and that's been going for, like, what, 11, maybe 12 years now? And now it seems like they're focusing more on this game, but even that game, it has a ton of content, so they're not going to stop putting content out for this game anytime soon. That's definitely for sure. And like I said, we have a new map coming out probably within a month. Most likely it's a Mexican map. You know, so I mean, it's just always expanding. So we have tree stands, we have tripods, there's night vision in the game. They just brought bloodhounds to the game. There's tents so you can fast travel to different places where you want to go specifically. We have four-wheelers in the game, hunting lodges in the game, which we're going to take a look at in a little bit. Truax, which is a system that they made for the game that they had in Hunter Classic, that they did bring to this game, where, you know, it's always like randomized racks, so it's not always the same shape or anything like that. Some look really good, some aren't great, some need work on it. But overall, guys, I mean, this game is just a lot of fun. It brings me hours and hours of entertainment, and honestly, I have gotten to the point where I've been burnt out on it, and that's my fault. And I mean, honestly, any game I play, no matter how much I love a game, I'm gonna get burnt out on it eventually, especially when you're doing content on it a lot. And I was doing content on this game pretty much this was pretty much my channel in the very beginning. And yeah, I just got kind of burnt out on it. But I gotta say, this is one of the few games that no matter how much I get burnt out on it, I will always come back to it, and I always feel rejuvenated coming back to the game. It always feels fresh to me, and I can always rekindle my like original passion and joy that I had for this game. So that's pretty much why I keep coming back to this game. I mean, it's just one of those things that it's really special, and it just really does something for me that no other game can do. It brings me to all these amazing locations, and yeah, I mean, it's just, look at it. It's just a gorgeous game. Alright guys, so the first half of this video, it was kind of just showing off some of the reserves and hunting while I talk about the game and stuff like that. And now we're almost done. We're just going to take a look at the hunting lodges. And the one thing I want to say as well, there are 41 different weapons in this game, and that's a combination of rifles, shotguns, handguns, and bows / crossbow. So we have crossbows, we have compound bows, and there's long bows and recurve bows as well. So this was the first lodge that we ever got. This is the Spring Creek Manor Lodge, and we can't go outside, but if you look out there, I mean, it looks very much like this is set on Hirschfeld, and that's pretty much where I think this is. And as you can see, this is full of some of my best trophies. This is before I ever reset my game and started over again. And as you can see, one of my prized possessions right here is a Diamond 964 scoring moose. And to you guys that are new to the game, you're probably thinking, what the hell is 964? Well, they actually totally reworked the scoring system. So before, when the game first came out, the max score you could get was 1,000. So that was like the ultimate trophy that you could get, would be 1,000 scoring animal, which I happen to have right here. This beautiful fallow right here is a 1,000 scoring diamond fallow. God, I love that trophy so much. But anyway, guys, what you can hear, this is also 1,000 scoring. Let me just switch to the edit mode here, and I'll show you. So with each of the animals, they had different poses. You can kind of scroll through and see all the different poses they have. You can do this with each animal. They have multi-mounts like this one here with the three white-tailed, 3 fallow. I don't know how many multi-mounts I actually have here. They have several multi-mounts. I don't have all of them. Let me take a quick look through. Yeah, I don't. And this is kind of like my room of rares, man. This brings back memories. I'm not gonna lie, this is like nostalgia right here. As you can see, I love my moose, guys. I can't help it. These are some Roosevelt elk racks here on the wall. We will take a quick run upstairs, take a look what I have up there. And I mean, this is another piece of the puzzle, guys. Like, this is another reason why I love this game so much. I mean, you know, I don't remember all of these, obviously. Like, actually, you know what? Like, maybe I do. I think this is my first gold scoring True Rack fallow deer when they came out with True Racks. Of course, I don't even know why that deer is in here. That's kind of pathetic. I think I probably just threw it in there to fill it out a little bit. Like, I remember getting this eggshell white wolf. Oh man, the memories. And yeah, guys, like I say, you come through here, you come to these lodges, and you look at these animals, and it's like real hunting. You know what I mean? It's just like, if you really had a lodge like this, you would remember every single animal that you put in here. You would remember the hunt. You would remember where you got them. You know, you would have all these stories. And in this game, it's just like that. Like, each animal tells a story. So this is the Spring Creek Manor Lodge. Now, if you guys get like the 2019 or the 2020 version, I don't think they have a 2021 version yet. I think it's the 2020 version. It comes pretty much updated with the DLCs. There may be like 1 or 2 DLCs that it's not in, that it came out after the release of the game, obviously, that you won't get. But if you get the 2019 or the 2020 version, you should get both lodges. So this was the Spring Creek Manor Lodge. Let's head over to the Saseka Lodge. Alright guys, so this is the Saseka Safari Lodge, and as you can see, this is set on the Virunga Savannah, and I'm going to say that because there's no point in thinking that this is anywhere else in Africa. We have the African map, so I'm sure this is the map it's on. And as you can see, it's a little different because with this one, we can actually come outside. We can't go far. Like, we can't go out there or anything like that. But we can kind of walk around the outside of it as long as we stay within the parameters. So this is the second lodge that they came out with. And this is a lot bigger than the other one. And as you can see, it is very much African themed. And we have some trophies in here. I don't have as many trophies in this lodge as I do in the other one, as you can see, but I am working on it. I'm having fun working on it. And the good news is that you guys will see pretty much everything that gets put in this lodge anyway. I'm pretty sure like everything in here is chronicled. At least if it's a diamond, I know that I have a video on it. If it's not a diamond, then it's in here just as a placeholder, just to make it kind of look more filled out. Now, if I did, I don't think I have yet, but also in this one was changed, is this right here, we can actually place all of our weapons. So, did that not, why did that not place? Place trophy. Now, I think that may just be for handguns, possibly? And yeah, I don't have any handguns just yet. I'm not really big on handguns, so let me try to find one here for a rifle. I know I can put a rifle on this one. There we go, and you kind of switch it around. Like that there. Put a different one there. Kind of have them facing each other. I kind of like that. So yeah, you can actually you can display all of your weapons. These here you can display the crossbows on. There's ones that you can display the regular bows on. All the handguns, shotguns, everything like that can be displayed right in this lodge. And another thing that we didn't take a look at is this guy here. This is my buddy Thor. This is the Bloodhound, and this was a newest DLC. This was actually the last DLC that came out, and honestly, I think it's great. I love it. I pretty much have him with me everywhere I go. Whether I use him or not, it doesn't matter. I just like having him there. It's just fun to have a companion following you around. And, you know, as you guys may or may not know, if you're new to the channel, you probably don't know. If you've been here a while, you do know. I am a dog guy. I have 3 of my own dogs. They follow me around. And apparently you are supposed to be able to pet him in here, but for some reason it doesn't work. I think they're going to be working on that. And look at him just scratching his ear. Oh, what a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. But yeah, I mean, so here's more of the multi-mounts. Like we have this turkey mount here. Let's see here. I don't think I have many of the multi-mounts yet. But yeah, for you new players, like these here, that's a diamond bighorn sheep. That's a diamond Rocky Mountain elk. And yeah, I'm not gonna do a whole like tour of this. Maybe someday, but not today. But anyway, guys, 3 years, man. 3 years going strong. I've been playing this game, and honestly, I don't see myself ever not playing this game. No matter what anybody says, it's still the best hunting game that we have on console to date. I know a lot of people like to put this game down, but you know what? I mean, they've given us so much as it is. And, you know, I really think people they're not happy unless they're complaining. And of course, there's new games coming out. You know, we have Open Country, which, guys, Open Country is not a full-on hunting game, okay? It's not going to take the place of Call of the Wild. It's not going to even be competition for Call of the Wild. It's a completely different game. It's more of a survival type of game that has fishing and hunting thrown into it, but that's not the main aspect of the game at all. Not like this game is. I mean, I feel that this game is pretty in-depth with the hunting. Obviously, you have the Ultimate Hunting game coming out in a couple of years, okay? So keep that in mind. It'll probably be released on PC next year. It won't be released on console until the year after that. So that's a couple of years away. We haven't seen any gameplay footage of that yet. It's all just screenshots, you know, so I don't like to get my hopes up on things that I haven't really seen yet. I've done that before with games, and it seems like I always get burned on it. So yeah, it's not something I'm gonna hold my breath for. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to do this video just to kind of show you guys the game and just explain why I like the game so much. And you know, if one of you watching this is on the fence about the game, then maybe this video will help you in either way. Maybe you'll watch it and you go, you know what, I don't think this game is for me. Or maybe you'll see it and you'll be like, you know what, I think I want to try this game. I think I want to check it out. So anyway, guys, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a big old like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.